Okay, students, I want to add a little bit of an addendum here onto on this particular lesson regarding um, uh, how to use Utah's online library, especially in the context um, of the Works Cited page. For example, let's say I go to opposing viewpoints in context, and I want to find an article that I want to use. I'll go to health and medicines and infectious diseases. I should have mentioned this previously, but it just came to my realization that when you, let's say I'll hit on this article, right up here on the far right, there's a citations tool. And so instead of going to the very bottom of where the source citation is, you can come over here to citation tools and just hit this right here, and you'll notice it says MLA 8th edition. I think I was kind of going by the 7th edition, and so I wasn't looking at the URL, but in the 8th edition they want the URL. So this whole thing, actually just exactly the way that you see it, this whole thing is legitimately an MLA 8th edition. So you can just simply copy that and paste it into your Works Cited page. The only thing you'd have to change is that it's got to be double spaced. You're still having the hanging indents here like this, but you have to double space it. That's the only thing that has to be changed. When you get it into your page, if it still has those blue lines, there's a way to get rid of those really light blue lines. Just let me know, and I can kind of walk you through that on Google Docs, because it looks a lot better when you don't have those blue lines there, especially when you print the document, or even just on the page, even electronically. It's just better to not have the light blue lines. So anyway, this is really quite an important thing to have access to. One of the other options that I want you to be aware of, though, is, and this, we'll hit the back button here a couple of times. Well, maybe I'll just go out of here and come to, let's hit the back button one more time here. Come to World Book Online and go to Student. And then there's a place called the Citation Builder. And so if you have your bibliographic information for your particular paper, which is very important, then just come here, select the type of citation, an article from an encyclopedia, a website, a book, a work of visual art, an article from a magazine, an article from a newspaper, a podcast, blog, film or video recording, government publication, a World Book Back in Time article, World Book special report, interview, or lecture. If you hit one of these, let's say it's a website, and you go to submit, then all you would need to do is just simply put in this information, and create the citation, and it'll create a citation for you. But it's important that you have all of that information. Now, if you're not really sure what kind of information you want to have, let me just do something here really quick. Move this over here a little bit. I'm going to type in 8, or let's see, MLA 8. Okay, I'm going to go to here. And I was just looking at this earlier, but this is a complete guide, excuse me, to MLA 8th edition. And the information that you definitely have to have when you want to build your works cited page for each one of your sources is the author, the title of the source, the title of container, other contributors, version, number, publisher, publication date, and location. Those are the things that you would put into this particular kind of a place, the citation builder, and then it'll build a citation for you. And then you can just copy and paste that citation and put it into your document, onto your works cited page. So it's a really good resource in that regard. Another option for you basically is EasyBib, and this is a source that can do the same thing, and it gives you some different things that you can do. But then you've got the citation generator, and so you hit that. You decide what it is that you're going to cite. Sometimes it already has it for you. So, for example, let's say I wanted to cite something written by Charles Dickens. So I'm going to do a book, and I want to do Tale of Two Cities, and then I just go to cite it. You'll notice that there's different publishers that have made this. It kind of depends on the book that you want to look at, or there's different years, as you can see. So you kind of have to be careful there. If you have the book, hard copy of the book, you can get the information in that information in the book someplace. But you can just cite this. We'll just pick this one for example. Continue to the final step. And then create a citation. So here it is. So again, you would just simply copy and paste that into your works cited page if this is the particular source that you used. So EasyBib is one of the options that you have. You have the citation maker builder. Let me show you another particular place that you can look to build a citation. Looks like I'll have to get rid of this right here and probably this right here. Noodle Tools. I haven't gone into Noodle Tools very much, and you have to sign in, you have to create a username and password, but this is also another place where you can put together some of this, put together a works cited page. It has some tools in it basically to help you to do that. So just recognize that there are different ways to create your works cited, and we want to use the most up-to-date edition of MLA guidelines that we have access to, and that is the 8th edition, which was put together in 2016. So we want to follow those particular rules as well as we can. Okay? Signing off.